Hi, hello, my name is Jewell, and today I will be showing you how to improve the security and privacy in your social media accounts and a couple of email accounts. So here are a couple of ways that I learned in order to up your security and privacy. Before we proceed to the main video, here is how I connect my Bluetooth keyboard. Here's the on and off switch and then the connect button. On the other hand, here is my Bluetooth mouse. With this bad boy, you have to plug it into the USB port using this USB connector to connect. Okay, so for Facebook, we're going to open it up. So we're going to be going to settings and privacy, settings, and proceed to security and login. So we're going to activate the two-factor authentication. It can be through text message or authentication app, but I'm going to use the app. So I'm opening the app in my phone. Scanning the QR code from the app. And then enter the confirmation code that is shown in the app. So after doing that, the two-factor authentication is on. There are other backup methods such as security key and recovery codes, as you can see. After setting that up, we're going to go back and we're going to click on privacy. So I'm going to your activity. I'm going to set my posts into friends only, but you can also click friends accept or public. I prefer mine to be friends only. And then after that, we're going to help people find and contact you. So I'm going to disable my phone number and other relevant info. They're only seen by me. The only thing that can be sent by everyone is friend requests. Next, we're going to email notifications. I'm going to set it into only about my account, because that's the only kind of notification that I want on my email. Then proceed to apps and websites. So I'm just going to select the apps and websites that I still want to remain connected to my account, and the rest that I don't check, they will basically be removed. Once you decide to remove the app, then you can also delete the post, videos, or events that are connected to them that are posted on the timeline. Expired and removed tabs may still have access to information that was previously shared with them but cannot receive additional non-public info once they're removed. Okay, so for Twitter, we're going to settings and privacy into account info, and we're going to turn on protected tweets, so their tweets are only visible to my followers and that they need to send requests in order to follow, so my account is private. Next, we're going to security account access apps and sessions. There are no connected apps, and then in sessions you can see my list of sessions. I'm not gonna lab them out. Next, we're going to notifications, preferences. My email notifications are already on, they're highly customizable. Then we're going to proceed to security account access again, and I'm gonna turn on two-factor authentication. It could be through SMS, but I chose Authenticator app. So we scan the QR code that is shown using the app, and then we're going to type down the code that we have received. A backup code will be shown, and that's it. Your two-factor authentication is already activated. For my Gmail, I'm going to be opening up my account, and I'm going to take the privacy check up. So in here, there is an auto-delete web app activity option if you want. So I'm going to personalize my Google experience by going to web and app activity. So it's turned on, and I'm planning on turning it off. So click saving activity, and then I'm going to turn it off. So I'm going to pause it. So as you can see, my location history is paused, my YouTube history is on, and my playlists and subscriptions are private. So when I add videos on my public playlist, they don't post on my feed. I'm going to manage my Google Photo settings and turn off geolocation. Next, control what others see about you. So I'm going to edit what others see about me. They can see my gender, my birthday, only I can see that, but they can see my Google account email. Proceed to make ads more relevant to you. My ad personalization is already turned off. Heading back to the Google account, go to data and personalization. So we already turned them all off, as you can see, like as we did earlier. Go to security now, and we're going to access the two-step verification. You need to input your password in order to enable two-step verification. So default for two-step verification is through Google Prompts, but I decided to use SMS instead. So I type down my number and wait for the code to show up. Once the code shows up, I'm going to be typing it down here. Click next, and then after that, it's turned on. So there are other options as shown here. So we have backup code, authentication app, and security key. So we're going to be heading back, and then we're going to access third-party apps that have access to my account. The only Google app that has full access to my Google account is Google Chrome, as well as a vast secure browser. So I have it on, the sign-in prompts, which is for Zoom. We're going to be turning it off. Here you can see the devices that are connected to my Google account. Next, we're going to proceed to people and sharing, and then contacts. So contact info saved from interactions, non-info from your device is off. As you can see, my location sharing is also off. So this is my Yahoo account. Proceed to account info, which redirects to a new page. Under personal info, it's just basic necessary stuff. I proceed to account security, and you need to log in again in order to change the settings here. So I'm going to set up a two-step verification. You can choose security key and phone number, and I choose phone number. So I'm going to enter my number. I'm going to enter the code I sent to my phone. And now it is set up. You also have an option to use Yahoo account key, and also generate a password, which is for one-time use only. So I'm going to be proceeding to recent activity. So I'm using my laptop as shown here. So there's also recent account changes. Proceeding to preferences, so there's only location history here.
So that is basically it. Thank you for reaching this point in the video. I will be seeing you next time. Bye!